Welsh Labour has launched a worrying new programme using satellites to spy on homeowners. Voters in Britain have been sent a stark warning about the threat of a Labour government after Wales began spying on citizens using satellites. Welsh Labour is now using the outer Earth equipment to spy on voters and potentially hike taxes ahead of a major overhaul of council tax. Families with big gardens, and who live in areas with good schools or lower crime rates, are set to be clobbered by higher taxes as part of the Socialist administration's move to address property wealth. More worryingly for English voters, Sir Keir Starmer has now refused to rule out using the same Soviet-style spyware across the UK should it win the election. The Welsh Government, under scandal-ridden First Minister Vaughan Gething, says it will introduce new higher council tax bands in an effort to rebalance the current system. While the administration has not set out how it specifically plans to reform the system, data is now being gathered by the Welsh Valuation Office, an arm of HMRC, to build an automated valuation model to reassess the value of all 1.5 million homes in Wales. The snooping exercise is using aerial and street view photography to evaluate the size of houses and gardens, as well as looking at energy performance certificates. The re-evaluation of homes could mean that those with double glazing could be subjected to Labour's pernicious tax hikes. So too could homeowners with extensions or outhouses, as the Valuation Office also moves to monitor local council planning websites. While Sir Keir Starmer has been at pains to insist he wouldn't raise taxes, he is also haunted by his quote that Wales is a blueprint for what Labour can do across the UK. If he followed suit, as Labour is refusing to rule out, UK voters could be on course for a huge tax increase for millions of households. Asked if Labour will re-evaluate council tax, a Labour spokesman told The Telegraph that they have no plans to do so, but refused to categorically rule out the policy. The Tories are now leaping on the Welsh Government's move as proof of the tax surprises UK voters could be set to experience under a Keir Starmer administration. Michael Gove has highlighted, Sir Keir Starmer is using his blueprint Labour government in Wales to road test his plans to hike up council taxes on people's homes. Straight from the same old Labour playbook, these Big Brother tactics will punish families with higher bills simply for having good schools or lower crime. Meanwhile, the leader of the Welsh Tories, Andrew R.T. Davies, told The Express, this is exactly the sort of thing the wider UK can expect if Labour get into Downing Street. In Wales, people have faced decades of Labour nannying and big government, so a space spy satellite being used to squeeze hard-pressed families for more taxation is sadly not surprising. If people in England want to see what a Starmer government would look like, they only need to look at Wales. UK council tax is based on the price for which each property would have been sold in 1991. Similar plans by Tony Blair were abandoned in 2005 after a 2003 revaluation in Wales led to major tax rises and promoted huge backlash.